Hi, hey, and all those other greetings, Spade Adventurers. I'm Jake Spins, welcoming you guys back to another video that we may or may not regret. I'm with
Kevin. Oh, wait. He's with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Hello.
the one time I did the intro correctly.
Yeah, I messed it up, but that's okay. We need to mess it up somewhere because these games are technically not supposed to be good.
Yeah.
This one, though, has high aspirations. I'll read a quote on the cover. Play Magazine says this is the best game for the Wii since Mario Galaxy, and also claiming that a franchise is born. Obviously, I don't think any of us have heard of Mushroom Men since this game, or probably haven't even heard of this game itself. So, the franchise is not born, but we'll see. Maybe this is a hidden gem. Maybe it's a absolute disaster. We'll see.
I'm really hoping it's a hidden gem because, like, I tested it and this is the one that I was like, this looks.
It looks
great.
ambitious. It does look kind of ambitious.
And there's a very specific mechanic in it too, as of like why I'm saying that. So let's go into the first one.
Also, this claims to be 2 players. We'll see what happens.
I'm really hoping it's not one of those where you have to unlock it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, there is motion control for the menus, but other than that, like, I mean, it's a Wii game though, so that's just excusable.
It's guaranteed to have motion control.
The mushrooms grew out of decay, and they lived well. For a long time, there was peace.
I wonder if there was a subtitles option or not. I might have missed it, but
That would have been a great option.
yeah.
More sinister forces were at work, and then the war began.
They are building a whole new world, though, it looks like. I don't think this is from a movie or anything. It's like an original idea, so
Village elders knew
that's really cool.
they would not survive. Only one sporling remained.
Yeah, and there's like another mechanic with the jumping that, like, it looks like it's going to be super broken, so I'm very excited to see that.
Awesome. I like broken things.
Wandered in this unfamiliar world.
Yeah, and I'll probably just cut out like the menu stuff.
He knew nothing of his own
But I figured I'd check.
Yeah.
until now.
Yeah, but essentially the storyline is that you have this character where a meteor falls down, the characters end up becoming like sentient, like mushrooms becoming sentient.
Oh, it's like a radiation thing.
And
sort of.
This character's tribe is like completely wiped out, and he's so young he doesn't know anything about like traditions. So he ends up going in and exploring the world, and he finds this other tribe, I guess, and they're celebrating like an anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't gotten too far into this because, as you know, I've just tested these just to make sure they worked.
Mm-hmm. PAX, okay.
Yeah. So they do have the text there, and then their voice acting is kind of just this like mumbling type of thing. But the characters are like pretty cool.
Yeah, they have cool designs for sure. Definitely like original design too. Like it's not like the same thing, just copy and pasted. Which you could have done in this game for sure, but they didn't. They took the effort to make them. Like floppy hair as well. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So they do, interestingly enough, have like a weird tutorial type of thing.
Is that me or you? That's me. Or
That's
not?
you, I think.
Yeah, that was me. So maybe that's my role here. Maybe it's like a Mario Galaxy thing.
I really hope
It might be like a Mario Galaxy thing because it was described like a Mario Galaxy thing. So maybe. Oh wait, I want to see what happens when we get out of the cutscene.
I didn't think we were going to jump in.
It's okay.
But like the floor has all these bottle caps that are in it with all these like different labels. That's super cool. It would have been like interesting, like, because like aesthetically it reminds me of Pikmin.
I could see that. I see that. Yeah.
And I won't be reading these out loud.
We're not gonna do a playthrough of this, so
Yeah.
maybe. No.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But there isn't one planned. I'm just hoping it's good enough. But I figure I'm waiting like just long enough to make sure that you're able to, like, if you wanted to read or anybody else wanted to read.
Oh yeah.
Because there's actually pretty good humor in this that you'll see, at least from what I've seen.
Mm.
I mean, I should be saying again, take this with a grain of salt.
Yeah. And if you have watched the Chimps video or not, like this is so different compared to it. Like, there's definitely like a personality. There's color to it. Even just in the first level, I see it. Hopefully it stays that way. We'll see. Last time it was kind of drifted away after the first level.
So this is great. It shows you a...
So there's my arrow.
Okay. Okay, it looks like you, like, shoot something then.
Oh, maybe.
That's kind of unfortunate.
So I think it
was
just gives
hoping...
you life or something. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, dude.
It's fine though. It's
I mean,
okay.
we can switch off if need be. But it, like, the attack thing, so it's a swing thing. And it's great because if you... when you hit them...
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. And I loved it. Yeah. So here's going to be, like, what I was super interested in. So you have to find these little, like, capsules to collect these different parts. And in a second, you can see what they do. This is just the normal jump height, by the way. And instead of having double jump, you have this glide.
Nice.
And you can go super far with it.
That's cool. That's a much better... It's really good combat. Looks like.
Alright, and then the other one is right over here. Oh. Yeah. But you can see, like, the... Oh, it's called Crust.
Crust. Oh, it's funny. Spite, I think, yeah.
And then, what's the doctor one?
Dr. Sauls, I think.
And...
Like Dr.
Achoo!
Oh, Dr. Salt's, like Dr. Pepper.
Oh my
It's
god.
opposite.
Dude, this is so clever, though.
That's cute, yeah. I like that. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. This is me spamming the A button over here. I don't know what the A button is doing, to be honest with you. Like, it's just giving him, like, green essence. Maybe you'll describe it later, what it does.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna switch off in a bit, though, to make sure that you can play some of this, too.
Feel free to do the first level or whatever. It's fine.
Because that's pretty much what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
So the cool thing is that they have this little, like, weapons roulette, and you... I mean, I don't like the whole pointy option thing, but again, it's a Wii game.
Yeah.
But you go and you choose what's glowing up, and then you build your weapon.
That's really cool. And there's a star system as well. That's awesome.
And this is called the Iron Thumb. So it's made with a razor blade, apparently.
That's kind of cute.
Gum, and then a thimble.
That's cute. Just because, like, the thimble goes on the thumb. That's so cute now.
And it's not just, like, you know, one of those casual things where it shows a picture and it's like, oh, your weapon's up now, like, you're stronger.
That's your
no,
actual...
it's an actual weapon.
Game. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is literally the furthest I've got, so I have no idea what's going on after this.
Meatball. That's cute.
Wait, what?
There's like a meatball on a fork and pasta.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you'll probably see it when you do that live.
Spring forth this anniversary.
And there's... I'm curious what the choice is with that lowercase s. I might have missed a period or something. I don't know.
Oh.
There's like a lowercase s at the beginning.
I didn't even
that's
notice.
Beyond nitpicky. It's like, yeah, there's a grammar issue in one of the lines of this game. I'm giving it a 0 out of 10. It might not have been. It might have been
5.
It might have been like a continuation of a sentence.
Oh, this is what you meant about the meatball.
Yeah, that's meatball spirit.
Dude, that's pretty cool. Alright, so I gotta go up here, I guess, and I'm guessing these flies? Yeah, that's an enemy. I guess flies are the natural enemy of mushroom people?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, I mean, it follows logic. Cool. Wait, oh my god, there's a Hello Kitty box called Jello Kitty.
That's cute.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love it.
Okay, so there was no period at the end. This is a continuation of the sentence. So I was wrong, actually. It was not a grammar issue at all.
Okay.
Just me being... Just a weird system to put the dialogue in. But
are you retracting your
I retract
your
my review. It was incorrect.
Oh, well, thank you for... I think the cutscene made me fall all the way
Yeah, that was a little goofy. Are you stuck here? Oh, no, you're good.
No.
You're good.
It just put me in a weird spot.
Yeah.
Just because of how that happened.
Wait, what were you doing again? I don't even remember. I wasn't thinking that.
I was trying to glide and then a cutscene started, but I didn't know a
gotcha,
cutscene was going to start.
Oh, you're going for that then. That's right, okay.
Yeah. But apparently if you hold it long enough, you do this, like, flip. Oh, I figured it would have gone into a glide, but okay. So the full jump is actually, like, a flip thing, but it makes you feel like you're about to glide because it, like, stalls you.
Yeah. Like, after the flip, you do the glide.
Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. So
Yeah.
good tip for you there. Okay, and I'm guessing, yeah. Alright.
so
So my prize is fireflies on a meatball?
on a meatball, yeah, I guess so. Maybe we're gonna like push it to make a bridge or something.
Whee! Hoya! Oh, I wanted to hit him. Now that our life is being threatened by this fire, I almost called it a firefly.
But why is there not a period there? I'm sorry, I'm a grammar nerd, so like there should be a, I don't know, whatever. I'm talking about it. I'm a grammar nerd. I'm sorry.
Kevin, the mushroom school is not a very good one. It's been
guess
rated
not.
very
You know what?
poorly.
These are mutated mushrooms. I should not be judging their grammar skills.
Yeah.
It's impressive enough that they can speak a language at all.
Yeah, it's a good thing they're not just like speaking through the top of their head and just going like.
Do something weird
like that's
that.
how they speak.
Yeah.
All right. I just needed to make sure to read that in case it was important. Wait. Okay, it seems like we're gonna fight somebody.
I guess so.
This escalated very quickly. All right.
Maybe it gives you health. The A button. I'm curious.
Yeah, like, it's gotta be something. Like, I thought maybe it would be like a projectile or something. Okay, we can block with Z, so that's nice.
It's a good mechanic.
How is this blocking? Oh, I get it. You block with your mushroom head.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, this might be the actual movement option, though.
Is it a dodge roll too? Wow. Yeah. So I guess that gives you life. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Okay, it would be nice if you gave me the tutorials.
Spoogor. Okay, so that Spoogor.
Spore.
Spore goo. Okay, that's what I'm giving you. I think I'm just giving you health.
All right.
Just fair. Whatever.
I kind of wish that was his actual name though. Just Spookor.
That's funny. Yeah, it just gives you health.
I mean, he doesn't seem to be reacting that much. Like, he seems a little dazed.
I think you're supposed to hit this plant right here. I think it's like a tutorial.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm just not...
That's what I'm giving you. And spore power.
I actually read that as Spookor.
So, spook. I don't know what... I don't know why I read that so wrong, but I did. Spookor. Oh, it's funny.
Alright. You can tell how much I'm paying attention. Ow! Oh, God!
That's your health meter. Okay.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
So that restored it. I like when there's not a lot of HUD that blocks things. Like, you're able to, like, tell on the character, like, that is your health. Instead of just being, like, a side thing that kind of blocks the way. Like, it's just, it's, like, something you can see. That's what modern games are doing nowadays. And this is kind of, you know, obviously not a modern game. So, that's impressive.
It is kind of funny, though, how your health meter is also how you block.
Yeah, yeah. It is gross. I will say it looked kind of gross, but it's still cool.
It's, like, gross in a cool way.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not going to speak that, like...
Wait, why are you confused? I'm confused by his confusion now.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, we absorbed their meteor. Are we about to, like, be attacked by an entire village now? Just casually?
Yeah, this is,
He's just like, what is wrong with you? Oh, we just doomed the rest of us. Oh, God. Well, our entire race is now at stake.
It's like his mouth is like his eyes. It's so weird. It's like, look, it looks like their lips and then like eyes like in between. It's definitely not supposed to be that way, but it's still kind of funny looking.
It is pretty great. Like, it kind of makes it look like he's either wearing a mask or that's just very swollen.
I think they're very swollen eyelids or eye, whatever they're called. I don't know anatomy, but eye holes, eye sockets. That's the one.
I mean, I gotta say though, he was pretty generous for us assumingly dooming his whole entire village.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for that, I'll take it.
He's like, okay. So, it looks like there's like 81 of these in the entire game to collect. Alrighty. So do you want to try this next?
Yeah, I'll hop on it. I'll see what this is about.
Sweet.
It looked decent. If you want to give me help, I don't know. That's
So
really
do you
all
just
can
like
do.
mash the A
Just
button?
mash A. That's pretty much it. And you can aim, but I don't know what aiming does, so I wouldn't even bother.
I mean, I don't know what I was necessarily expecting for a 3D platformer, because, like, I don't think anybody's really dared it until, like, Mario 3D World.
Yeah. I mean, this is interesting for sure.
Snail box.
Pretty good thump.
I love it. Snail mail.
These messages will provide you with a quick hint or tip. Need a hint. Okay. Cool.
Alright. That's pretty cool.
Got it. This is an open area, kind of. That's kind of crazy. It feels open. It's definitely linear, but like it feels open, which is cool.
I will say, though, this is a pretty good mode for, like, somebody with a nervous habit, or, like, if you have a sibling at home and you're just, like, they're like, I want help, and you're like, okay, grab this and just mash the A button.
Obviously, it'd be better with another player. You'd have two people, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to do that. So, I get it. Or like, at least be more inclusive, where it's like in Mario Galaxy, it's like you aim it and you shoot.
Because it is
I'm
interesting
going
they
too
have a
fast.
reticle.
I'm sorry. If you want to pause and read it, you can. I'm going too fast. I apologize.
I do find it funny when, like, these companies do have this, like, they have voiceover, but instead of being actual voiceover, it's just this kind of,
just
like...
noises.
Yeah.
See the brain.
Spore kinesis? What?
B button to use spore kinesis. Okay.
Dude, what the actual...
Okay. I'm doing it now.
Dude, that is amazing.
So there's a brain. So, ooh, I'm magical. That's awesome.
Oh my god!
Spore power is measured underneath the pointer. Out of power, finding health. Okay. Whatever. I don't think it matters.
you don't need to find out, Kevin.
I'm good.
Let me just mash the A button.
I'll let you know a secret. Okay. Oh! Okay. Yeah, this is a cool system. I like the weapon building system a lot. That's really dope.
I like the idea that, like, presumably these ones that are going to be in like a series
Just a stick.
are going to actually be like the same capsule.
Goal completed stick. I love seeing that. Okay.
Beautiful. Pax, you gotta chill on eating meteorites, dude.
Yeah. What's the brain meter?
Oh, that's a baseball.
Well, so it's just like I can like move it. Okay, that's interesting. So it might be useful later. Okay. Maybe it's not useful later. Maybe it isn't.
It is kind of interesting how many mechanics we're already seeing early on. Too.
Yeah, and hopefully they'll combine them. Hopefully, really cool. Spore kinesis. I already know that. Where am I? Here I am.
All right. I guess it's kind of like just recovering it, just so like to get the idea of like the pattern.
That's a cool use of the motion controls, though, for sure. Like I honestly haven't seen that very often at all, which it really seems like it should have been done more.
Yeah, and I think it's also really like nice too, because a lot of games you just move things and there's not really a lot to go off of. But for this, it's like, okay, if there's this weird like burned thing on it, then you can actually use it, and I think that's pretty cool. My
controller's rumbling right now, which is weird.
Oh.
I wonder why that is. Like, it's only like right here. Maybe it's because like underneath it's like some like really heavy duty thing going on.
Yeah, and don't forget that you can also glide. So you can probably glide like on top of those pipes too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's a secret entrance here though, right?
Was there?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, nice.
You press spore kinesis to go through it. Awesome.
Dude, nice.
For the secret there. It's fine. Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, and that's a good sign too.
A lot of exploration to do, yeah. It's not exactly completely linear, which is cool. But linear enough to not be confusing either.
Yeah.
Which is important.
Oh god.
Ah, it's so gross. It's so gross. You don't want to lose health. It's just
oh god, that's a part of a mole or a rat.
That's gross. That's so gross.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. not a pretty game, but in a good way. In a very good way. It's meant to be.
I think it's like everything that we complained about for Space Chimps, though. Like,
Completely,
you can apply the
yeah.
opposite
Yeah.
to this, and that's just really, really cool.
Like, it's going for the same vibe, but it does it in a much better way.
Yeah. Well, because like they're both sci-fi, they're both space type of ideas.
Yeah.
But there's a way to do it where it has a gross but cool feel, like it's doing here, and then with Space Chimps, where it's just like, why?
Yeah. Also, like, I love how I ended up in a completely different area from going the other path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. I'm getting a little lost here, but there we go.
Yeah, and I'm assuming these weapons are optional. A paperclip. All right, that was all 3 of them, so I guess you can build a new weapon.
How do I do that? I go to... What button is it?
I'm not sure, because it kind of just pulled it up.
Oh, maybe it's in there. Goals, gear.
Alright.
So this one right here, right?
Is anything glowing?
Laser? No, I don't think so. Oh, we're here?
Oh, it looks like might be... Okay, so it's not necessarily just 3 things.
It can be more, okay.
Okay. So it looks like there's certain things that are, like, specifically maybe in the level, and then other things that are more so, like, standard items. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, the camera I'm not a fan of. You can move it, though. You can move it. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm getting lost.
Yeah, you move it with the D-pad,
Yeah,
right?
I like that, yeah. Space Chimps that, too, though. So, I don't know. Doesn't mean much. We're talking a lot about Space Chimps. If you haven't seen the Space Chimps video, watch it. It's
Well,
good. Or if it hasn't come out yet, I guess.
For anybody who watches these, like, I upload them in numerical order. At least that's the plan.
Okay.
I haven't done the medieval games one yet,
Gotcha.
which was the second one. But essentially, we're probably gonna talk about Space Chimps a fair amount because we spent 50 minutes and that was the last game we played.
That game was awful.
And then Madagascar Carts might
Spoiler
come up.
alert. Spoiler alert if you
Yeah.
haven't watched it. That game is not fun.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to watch these in order, but... Ooh.
I'm missing one more item then. Where did I go
Yeah.
from here? I think that was just for the collectible. I don't think I
Alright.
actually end up going that way. Right? Maybe I can
Oh,
get that.
there's a little hole in there.
Oh no! I didn't do it.
Kevin, no!
Oh well, that's fine. It's fine. I can't see. You came here for Pro Mushroom Wars. Mushroom Wars? Mushroom.
Oh, dude, that's
gameplay.
totally what I called this before. It's called Mushroom Men.
Mushroom Men. Okay.
Yeah. But like, it's very creative with how they're having the platforms.
Yeah,
too.
it works, and like the mechanics work pretty well. I haven't really blocked that much, but like I feel like that would work pretty well. There's the last one right there.
And there's a lot that they can do with this to make it to where it's not going to overstay its welcome.
Yeah, and you definitely don't need that second player to help you with health that much.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's a better single player game.
Oh, it looks so much better when there's not some weird thing that's being mashed onto the screen.
Yeah. So let's see here. I got this item now. It's a radical super.
Oh my god, it's a freaking saw.
That's awesome.
Yo, dude, what?
Oh wow.
You have ammo?
Empty ammo. I don't know what that means. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
There's a whole
either.
other mechanic going on here. I guess.
I'm a little curious.
Oh, it's energy. It's energy. Okay.
I'm a little curious, like,
So
if
you
I
can only use it if you
hit A lot, if it'll fill that up?
No.
No, that's enough. Okay.
So
Figured I'd give it a shot.
I wonder if there's a button to switch different weapons, because like with this weapon, you run out of ammo real quick, and so you have to go back to the other one. I wonder if there's a quick switch.
Because I feel like if there would be a quick switch, it would make sense.
2 is gear, so like maybe that's. The
Oh, is that like the quick menu for it?
Yeah. Let's go back down here.
Okay.
I think. Is there a sprint button? Oh, it's just a really slow weapon, isn't it? Let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the basic one.
Okay, so it looks like.
That's good for like bosses.
So I wonder if maybe like the colors that they're in are certain types. Like if the orange are specifically like very powerful but very
Yeah, I think it was like a rating system. Oh my gosh, I'm taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to tell
So I get 4.
how much health
wow.
you have.
I
Oh
only
god,
get
oh
4.
god.
Yeah, you get 3 little chunks in the helmet, and then that's.
Yeah, you like really have to mash there.
I had to block too. I didn't block at all.
Yeah, Z is for blocking.
Is this the right way?
And
Let's save the
I'm
button.
assuming you have all the stuff.
It's a very generous,
Yeah, okay.
generous checkpoint too. So
Yeah,
So-
it takes a lot to give you health, though, so it's nice to know that's super balanced, too.
So it's not like super easy, but it's a generous checkpoint, so it's okay. Or I'm just bad at the game. It's probably because I'm just bad at the game. I haven't blocked it all there, so.
So the question, too, is that, like, if it doesn't diminish, then, like... Okay, no, that, like, diminishes very quickly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I can't just, like, store a thing, which is also a really good balance,
I am
too.
a little lost here, I'll be honest. I've had some issues with direction in this game. It isn't always a bad thing to, like, just kind of explore the world, but...
I mean, this area is fairly dark, though,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I guess you gotta jump up here.
I mean, we could, like, brighten up for, like, screen brightness if
It's
need
alright,
be.
I'll figure it
but-
out. I'll figure it out. I gotta do this jump. I gotta hold the button more for the flip jump. Because I have that.
It's kind of interesting, too, because a lot of games we play in this, like,
Is that
I feel like,
this game's a little... Okay.
like, it's very easy to do, like, a 40, 50-minute video and just very easily, like, judge it based on that.
Yeah.
But for this, like...
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay, good. It's only been, like, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought it said, like, way longer. But, like, for this, I feel like it's one of those things where it's going to take a little bit longer to judge on its own merit.
Oh,
Did you fall all the way
Yeah,
down?
I thought that was the way to go, and it just dropped me.
no.
That's annoying. Okay, I apologize.
It's brutal.
Is there another way to go here? No, it says the arrow's this way, so it's gotta be this way. Okay. Yeah, direction is probably one of the few things I'm struggling with right now. That might just be my own doing. It's tough to say.
I think that's just a very negative thing for open world 3D games. Because like even though Breath of the Wild, like, it's very expansive, you're supposed to explore, but a lot of finding the stuff comes from getting lost.
I see. There's this little dark arrow. It's hard to see, but I got it.
Yeah. So like, since this is dark combined with the fact that it's an exploration game,
Yeah.
I think that's probably going to be one of the bigger flaws about it.
Yeah. Although I will say, like, it's not boring to play through it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a drag to constantly be going back and forth. Like, it's a cool little world. It's got some nice detail. So like, it works. Oh, who's this guy?
Look, it was actually more boring for me to tap the A button than to actually just sit and watch you play this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually genuinely invested.
Yeah, it's cool. Aim it. For speed. Saving? Auto save as well, which is nice. Ooh.
Oh god.
Ooh, okay, that was a little bit you. That's okay. Some more baseballs again? I think this is back to the start. Am I wrong?
It kind of looks like it.
Oh, enemy!
Whoa.
I didn't realize
Oh god. That is terrifying.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
Oh god. Oh god. Dude, that did so much damage to you.
I'm gonna use block now. And I have a dodgeball too, I gotta remember that. Oh!
Oh gosh.
It's a cool little feature. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not, I'm just guessing.
If I would have realized that enemy... Like, if an enemy's coming or you're fighting enemies, then I'm gonna mash this.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, I mean, if not, then there's
Oh my
no...
goodness, I
oh
can't
gosh.
see. I mean, you can definitely play this game without it, especially because the checkpoints are so generous, it seems. And there's a lot of health kits around. I'm just really lazy on getting them. But, yeah, it's cool. It works.
Oh, I accidentally started that one, but that's fine.
It's okay. You can just let it go. It should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way. Oh, no, it's a crystal there. Oh, well. Okay, so I guess I'm going this way.
Like a collectible, or...
Yeah, it was a collectible crystal. That's okay, it doesn't count.
Oh. Oh god.
Oh, that just...
Wait, that kills
just
you.
defeats you. Okay.
Holy crap.
Again, luckily these are generous checkpoints, pretty much. It feels like it, at least.
I mean, I guess if you're a mushroom and if you get run over by a fast-moving cart, I guess that does make sense to kill you.
This is the wrong... right way?
Wrong, you're going backwards?
Why are the arrows pointing this way?
I can't tell, actually, because I don't know where you got...
I guess this way. Because that cart's down there now, so maybe it's... It's tough to say. It all looks kind of the same.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see what's up here. Oh.
It's kind of weird because it's...
This is right. This is right.
It's very linear, where at the same time
Oh,
it's
that's
like...
the shaking of the crystals.
Oh.
So it'll vibrate when you're near a crystal. Okay.
Alright.
Good to know.
Look, it's interesting because it's linear, but at the same time being open world.
Yeah, it's a very open linear path. Multiple directions, branching
Yeah,
paths.
that's definitely the wide.
I got it.
Oh.
Okay, good.
See, I'm just so mesmerized by this that I'm not even seeing like half of these things too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm along for the ride though right now, but I'm very much okay with that.
Yeah. I will say that one of the few things that maybe are wrong with this game, but although the weapons kind of change it a little bit, maybe later on in the game, but the combat is pretty basic. It's pretty just spam your thing and maybe shield every now and again, but it's maybe just like a nitpicky thing though. It's more for the exploration platforming anyway, so I kind of get why it isn't.
Alright. Okay, good. I don't know why I thought I paused. Like, I hit the plus at the same time you did.
I like not having a HUD, but it's also like a bit conflicting. Obviously, the arrows are helping a lot, but if those arrows weren't there, it'd be impossible to figure out which way I'm going.
I think the one thing it should have, though, is, like, the mushroom top, it's a fairly clear health bar, but I feel like they should have, like, a more general health bar.
I disagree, but that's just me.
Okay.
It's a personal preference thing.
Ooh-wee. Oh, God.
That's a cool little feature. I like that. I'm gonna definitely die here, though. Oh, wait, I can roll.
I am kind of curious, though, if, like, health-wise, if that's going to be something that's upgradable or not, because, I mean...
I doubt it. It doesn't look like it. It's not too big of a problem with me yet. Yeah. Maybe if there's, like, bosses, it will be, but...
I mean, they give you plenty
There's
of
the
health
block
boosts.
mechanic, there's the health. Like, it works. It's enough. And they give you plenty of health drops, yeah, exactly. With or without another person. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. I think I'm supposed to go follow this thing, maybe? I wonder... It's a little conflicting which way you're supposed to go. Maybe I'm not supposed to go... Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go back this way. That would make sense.
They definitely know how to surprise you, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was unexpected. I like that.
Oh, little marshmallows?
Oh, that's cute.
Dude, nice.
Maybe candles or apples or something. I don't know. They look weird. I like it.
If there's like a fire weapon and you... I mean, I doubt it, but like...
Sporkinesis. Throw. Okay. I said like spork. Wait, whoa. What's going on? Oh, just these guys.
Oh, boy.
Feels pretty consistent, too. Which is nice. Ah!
I mean, it seems like, too, that the shield would be pretty much, getting, like, blocking pretty much any attack, too.
Yeah,
which is
looks like
pretty cool.
There might be some later on there, introduced, like, with bosses. I don't know if there are bosses or not. I imagine there would be, but...
I would think so.
Seems like that type of game. Maybe not, though.
Yeah. I mean, it is also very interesting because there's not really like a level select map or like a level HUD, which I think Pac-Man World 3 did something similar, except for the fact that it was more enclosed, so it just felt like more
I can
bland.
build Occam's Razor now. Right here.
Ooh, I didn't even realize you had a new thing.
It just came up, yeah.
Alright, that's got to be like your Swift.
Okay, you know what? I like it now because like
Ooh.
it's different combos for different weapons. I thought it would all be the same thing, but it's definitely a different combo. So
Yeah, so that's probably your Swift, very combo-y
cool.
weapon.
That's cool. Okay.
That probably doesn't do that much damage. You have to do a lot, but
I guess I go this way.
I mean, it's pretty cool though. Oh god.
Those are a little glitchy, but I enjoyed it at the same time. Crystal. Yep.
It's pretty great because it's like partially scripted. So like all of a sudden you just kind of flail off to the side.
Okay, I gotta go this way now.
He's a little too young to be able to understand how he's supposed to use it.
This way, right? Yeah, this way. Pretty sure.
I love how there's like these breakable like graham crackers and just these very real life things as your obstacles.
Yeah.
Oh god!
Like, if you're not careful, you do take a lot of damage. You just gotta be aware. Like every enemy's like so important to fight well. At the end of the level, might be. Or maybe a boss here. Maybe there's a boss here. That'd be cool. Or a runaway section? I don't know. Oh, I just got out in time. Wow.
And you still have your health the same way too.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That
nice.
might be the level. I think it is.
Nice.
Oh no, Old King Mole. Looks like a battle maybe.
Oh.
Interesting. Do you want to play the boss?
Yeah.
Here you go. You take it on. I will heal you.
Alrighty. Yeah, because I was actually gonna ask.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So probably the last level we do, I imagine.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's really cool though. It's a really cool game. I wouldn't say it's the next Super Mario Galaxy, but it's definitely something.
That was definitely way too ambitious for.
A little bit of a generous quote there, but
Yeah.
I dig it still. I like the risk it took quote. And it kind of it's not terrible, not terribly inaccurate, I would say. It's got some unique systems I've never really seen before implemented, like all this weapon building, and it's like all your weapons are on you at the time. It kind of reminds me a little bit like with all the different weapon types, like Ratchet and Clank a little bit, sorta. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh god.
I gotta be healing you. Ah.
Okay, so note to self, at least for this weapon, air attacks are not a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that guy. Oh my gosh.
It looks like Medusa from what's it called? Kid Icarus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is actually a really cool idea
Yeah,
for,
it's awesome.
for like a boss.
This game had a vision, and they executed it pretty well.
It makes me kind of sad though that like it's like such an obscure name and just something I've never heard of before.
This is something that is a pure example of game developers developing the game without any idea how to promote it, or without any budget left to promote it. Because I don't think I've ever heard of this game before, but I feel like I should have. Like it's a cool game. It's got some really cool concepts. The combat is basic. That's like maybe the one thing, but it works. It works. It's more of an exploration game. Also, we just exploded into like a green mist, which is gross. I'll stop spamming this also.
We got a quarter.
But yeah, like that's really it's really cool. It's got some really unique features. I like the jumping's cool.
Oh yeah,
more,
this is way
more
faster.
platforming that maybe better.
Vote.
It's a solid game so far, I would say. It's got a story that you can follow. I haven't really been following it, but like I feel like you could follow it and it would make some sense.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not like too long of a game either. So like, if there's any game that we would ever do like a playthrough on for the series, I think this would actually be a good candidate.
It would be. It would be. And like all the different weapons and different combos and things. Like it's cool. It's a cool idea.
All right, what did I get? Sticky hand.
Sticky hand.
Oh, hand. I read that as Nan. Oh my god. It might
be an N. I don't know.
That's definitely supposed to be hand because that was
maybe
a hand.
it's a mushroom term. Nand. I don't know. I don't know
Point
mushroom terms.
And when you see the point, it is a hand. Okay, when you see the hand pointer, press B. Okay.
It's like grapple hook, I think.
That's pretty cool.
I would guess it's like grapple hook.
Oh my god, I keep looking at the thing.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, and then if I like hold B. Okay, yeah, so you stick on.
Oh wait! I just
God.
realized it's like that little toy. It's like the rubber hand toy.
Yeah.
That you like. That's a cool little detail.
So it's got to be. I mean, the camera does not.
There was
look
one up there, I think. You might have missed it.
Because I saw that, and then.
Yeah, the camera's not.
There we go. Okay,
I would
so
say the camera's not the best, but that's like probably the few things I have right now. That's such a cool detail. It's that little like sticky hand that you would throw, like it's like a rubber band. I don't think they exist anymore nowadays, but back in the day, those things were amazing.
Do they not?
I haven't seen them in a while. I mean, it's just because we've aged. But back in the day, those are great. I love those things. They get really dirty.
Yeah.
Really dirty if you're not careful with them. But yeah, they're cool. I love those things. That's such a cool little detail. That's awesome.
You know what I had as a kid that was like that got super super dirty. That like silly putty, and I mixed it all together and
like Play-Doh and stuff.
Yeah, it got this like really gross like tan color, and I left it on the couch, and it like stuck on the couch, and it had like all this like gross hair on it.
Funny,
and,
yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
the chapter. Okay.
All right. Well, that
I think we'll stop it there.
All right. Yeah. I mean, we finished a whole chapter, which was pretty nice.
Yeah, that was cool.
I think it's saved. I just hit A because I figured
it had the saves on the top left corner every now and again. It'll probably save as it loads in.
Yeah, because I figured like we can just
look at the next level at least, just as kind of like an idea.
Yeah. All right, so I guess let's go into our thoughts.
Yeah. I guess I'll go first. I was quite surprised. It definitely isn't the next Super Mario Galaxy. But with that being said, this is still a really cool game. It's got a vision. It executes it well. It's a whole entire concept that was made and constructed with effort and ambition and passion. Like, you can tell this is a passion project. And it's got a really cool system with the gear. There's a lot going for it. The cool features with the aiming and the telekinesis and the other stuff like that. Something I'd never seen before. At least in a game, a 3D platform on the Wii. So it was really a cool implementation on the Wii. It was really cool. I enjoyed it. It was a cool time.
Yeah. So I pretty much agree with that. Honestly, even though I didn't play too much of it, the thing is, like, it controls very well.
Yeah.
The only downside is really, like, the camera, but a lot of people say movement's a very hard thing to do. I think it's the camera that's the hardest thing to nail in a game. Because there's very few games that, like, I'll be like, oh, this has a really nice camera.
And the fact that there isn't a button to set it to where you see straight. Like, normally, like, if you're angled left and you want to be able to see left, you can press a button and it'll set it. This game, I don't believe, has that. So that might be one of the few flaws with it.
Yeah. I feel like the whole weapons mechanic is very innovative because it's one of the things that's going to make it where if you're going for that, it's going to make it a lot less stale and it just feels good to attack. Like, I know the whole stigma of, oh, attack with the motion, it's a Wii game thing. That gimmick has worn off. But it feels very good. It feels very nice. The game itself, it has the perfect amount of aesthetics, and they don't overstay their welcome. We went through one stage, and I think the best comparison is Pac-Man World 3. Because with Pac-Man World 3, you have this one area, and you're jumping through it, and one stage takes 30 minutes, but it's the same aesthetic. For this, we saw so many different things. We saw different set pieces, we saw, like, different parts of the mine, different lighting, different coloring. It was very, very different. It was always fairly vibrant, even when it was dark. And honestly, like, just everything, the health bar, like, it was very clear, very concise. You could see the brain, which was pretty cool. There being no lives in a game like this is a game that works in. Like, a regular platformer, lives make sense. But for a collectathon like this, lives don't really need to be a thing.
Yep.
And I feel like just all around it was very generous. And you know you have a good game when somebody is watching it and they don't know what time it is.
Yeah.
I was just mesmerized by you playing it. And half the time I didn't even see, like, what you were doing with, like, the collectibles because I was so entertained with watching, like, what you were doing.
Yeah.
And that's how you know it's good. Personally, I feel like my original thought of this being a hidden gem, so far I feel like that lives up to it. Are you thinking the same thing? Or
I would agree. I think that this is just an example of something that they put all their money and effort into making the game polished and perfect, and not perfect, but making it very good to where people want to play it. It's just, at the same time, nobody's heard of this game before, I imagine. Maybe the budget wasn't high enough to get good enough promotion for it. I've literally never heard of this game before, and so I thought it would be another, bad Wii game that we usually end up always playing. But it turned out to be a really fun time. It had some really awesome features, which we've discussed. And yeah, I would say Hidden Gem is appropriate for this game, for once. For once it is,
Alright, so I'd say for me, I would totally say I don't regret this, and I would 100% love to play more of this.
I would agree. I would very much agree. I also have no regrets. In fact, I'm quite the opposite of regret, I guess. I'm very glad that I had the chance to play this game. 'Cause it's a very innovative game. It's a very cool, a lot of cool features. Some things I've never seen on the Wii before, never seen in a game before, or like very like similar, but not exactly what this is doing. And for completionists, that weapon system is so cool. It's so awesome to get all those different combos, which I wasn't expecting different combos. I was thinking, oh, it'll just be like, and maybe they are just like weapon types. Maybe I have that wrong. But either way, like just like having that visual of the weapon there and having different sort of animations for it, I think it's a really high effort, high passion game, and you can tell just by playing it and by watching it, I hope. Yeah.
All right, so if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, show us out with everyone known love. Personally, I would 100% be okay with doing more of this and making this an actual playthrough. Yeah, like, I mean, I wouldn't make a new banner, but instead I feel like I would switch it over to just the generic SGP banner.
Yeah.
Just because, even though color-wise this works.
This works really well, yeah.
I feel like it would kind of do it a little bit of an injustice, because we're not going to rate it, you know.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, we're just going to rate it at the end if we do the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. Just enjoy the process of playing it, and there's no room for regret here, I don't think, because we're kind of both on board to play this some more. So yeah. I
think that's because we've been fairly on the same page for most of these, but I don't think there's really been a game where we've 100% been like on the same page and been like, let's do more of this. I think for medieval games, we both said like,
this could be something we could come back to with more people. But
we were kind of like
iffy on it.
We probably wouldn't play it.
It was
like
again. Good, not great.
Yeah.
This is I would say it's like great. I'd say it's great. I really would. I think there's a lot of amazing things going for it. There's very few issues. The camera being probably one of the only like glaring ones. Maybe the darkness of it, but at the same time, that's kind of the theme it's going for. So, like, yeah, it's I think it works really well. Yeah.
Alrighty. See you guys in the next one. Keep each other safe. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see the playlist for this series, as well as a fun video, and if you scroll your eyes over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see a video from my archives, or some such thing that I've decided to put there. Anyway, though, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time.